Good morning, Steve Reed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, we've got markets right now that are a little bit higher in the beans, unchanged, a little bit higher in the corn and lower in the wheat. I think that the wheat market is still a very volatile trade depending upon the headlines. I think it's still dry in parts of Western Australia, parts of Argentina, and parts of Russia. Now, the long-range maps do show possibility of a change in the pattern in southern Russia, especially Ukraine, with more rain at the end of the forecast. U.S. Midwest seems to be mostly dry. There are some showers in Texas, Oklahoma, northern Arkansas up into the Illinois, Indiana area, heaviest amounts in the south. But again, not enough rain to help winter wheat plantings, and not enough rain to slow the harvest. And we also note not enough rain to help the water levels on the Mississippi River. So we also note that southern Brazil remains wet, and some logistic issues down there due to some of the problems that we have with loadouts because of the rain. The winter wheat harvest is slowed, and we also have the concern about the dryness in central Brazil slowing plantings of the corn and soybean crop. Funds were small sellers yesterday: beans, meal, oil, corn. They were small buyers in the wheat market. The number one rumor overnight is that the Ukraine corridor is now open with Russia's support. There are vessels going into the Black Sea to load at Ukraine ports. Some of that is corn. The first initial vessels were wheat. There's talk about Ukraine selling corn to China. These rumors are unconfirmed, but any actual opening of the corridor would actually be much less than it was prior to the war. We also note that Argentina to date has sold about 15 million tons of beans. Last year it was 30 million tons. China remains closed for holiday. Argentina sold about 25 million tons of corn versus 40 million tons of last year. So still choppy trade in the wheat, 560 support in Chicago, spreads widening. We also note that we're up against resistance in December corn at 490 with spreads in a carry, and we're still below $13 in the beans, and still worried about lower prices in the beans because of harvest pressure and maybe slow exports. The slowdown in meal exports is also offering some resistance to meal below $380. Soybean oil still trading at 57 cents. Some people think it needs to go higher because of higher domestic usage.